Let's do the fifth. Fifth, sixth, seventh. One at seventh right now. It's a Friday. Eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. It's 9. Hey, Instagram. It's me, T, from the Pattersons, taking the train to Tibet. This is going to be a Grand Rising report. But just a second, give me a second. I'm trying to work something out. Just be patient, right? Now, Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. passed into the ancestral realm on the 4th of February. Now, do you count that day? I'm not sure if they do. I'm going to start the next day because I need an extra day. Anyway. So that's the 4th of February. That's 4th. So we do the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, which is today, the Friday, right? The 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, 13th, next Thursday. Next Thursday is the 9th night, I'm going to do it that way, of the passing of Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. Now, see, when I was traveling in Belize, I was doing this audio documentary on Belize, right? And when somebody passes, they have a thing called 9 nights. Now, in other cultures, they have the same thing. I think even in the other cultures have things, it's like 9 nights, 9 days after the person passes. There's all kinds of ceremonies and everything like that, like that. So now, let me go back to the calendar here. So next Thursday is going to be the 9th night. Now, here's the thing. What I'm thinking, right? What I'm thinking is this. First of all, Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. was one of the greatest persons to ever walk this planet. I'm talking right up there with Dessalines and all them peoples. All them people, you name them. You got your all them peoples. oh, sorry. Let me just go for just a second. Just a second. I'll come right back. I mentioned Dessalines. The reason why I mentioned Dessalines because he who controls the narrative controls whatever. He who puts the information on it controls whatever. Now, when Black Panther came out, the first original movie, right? I consider everybody go, oh, this and that, they had their little take on it. I consider it just merely a love letter to Africa from African Americans at the time, okay? That's all it is. From what they understand and it's just a love letter to Africa, yeah. And it's right because a lot of African Americans, people of African descent, even Africans, they got together and they were wearing the garments of their representative things, The families got together. It's great situation. Forget whatever they. In fact, let me tell you something. I used to ask this question. I said, "Well, who do you identify in the movie? What character would you identify with?" And most people they say, "Oh, you're the T'Challa or the Queen Mother or the cat that was basically an African American. He's half African and half American. He's got the American mother like that. The CIA recruited him. Yeah. Hey, auntie, that guy, right? Most people try him like that." And I'm going like, oh boy, these folks, man, they don't understand. I said, okay, fine. But the problem I have with identifying with the guy with the some locks and that just how many people he killed on his chest for the CIA is that at the end he basically said, hey, bury me with my ancestors, well, some of my ancestors. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, basically, the T'Challa guy, the king or whatever, he says, "No, man, we can bring you back to blah blah." He said, "Nah, I don't want to do that." Basically, committed suicide. Let me explain something to you. No American African that I know that a true American African warrior is going to commit suicide. Not when they got a chance to keep on fighting. I'm just saying. In fact, if you look at that thing. What happens is he was whispering in T'Challa's ear one thing, right? And Nakia was whispering the same thing in his other ear, which brings me to the point. See, I identify with Nakia, the spy that lives to fight another day, giving the information, you're always fighting, So let me I identify with Nakia. That's what I'm trying to say. I knew You know, when they were when the Kia and T'Challa were walking through the market right there, I said, "Hey, they just got finished boinking, man. They was in the whoop up, So I knew she was pregnant before the other movie even came out. I said, "Oh, they gonna have a kid." That's all I'm saying. Now here's where it goes off the rails. I mean, then we have the second movie, right? Everybody, fighting the whatever alliances with the fishy people and all that stuff. That was a fine movie. I'm going like, yeah, okay, back to the comic books, they had what they had. Then they have how Marvel has the end scene. It has a little bit of the credits. Then you have the end. Then you have another scene. They have the credits. Another scene like that. Oh, then they pissed me off. I shouldn't say that. I was perturbed. I was most upset. I'm going like, they just ruined the whole movie for me. Because they say, oh, this is the child. Here the child comes out. Little dark-skinned boy. Hey, who are you? Oh, this is your auntie and the rest of the Oh, yeah, okay, that's all right. What's your name? He says, Tucson. I'm going, I said, who wrote the script? What's the matter with these people? Tucson, look, if you know anything about the Haitian Revolution, because they're supposed to be in Haiti, then you know the maroon guy, what's the guy's name? The maroon guy, Bookman. Bookman was just a series. The first guy that did some stuff, and the French caught him. They cut his head off, put him on a spike, whatever it is. Then you had Toussaint Louverture, Toussaint, the guy that everybody said, oh, Haitian Revolution, Toussaint, right? And he was actually. His father was enslaved. He was freed, because he got some skills. He was freed, learned a little bit of French. He sort of articulated French, whatever the deal is, right? And then they kept on rising up, and he didn't really want anybody to say they didn't have good mind, do all the stuff that he had. Then something happens, but he had the same problem. I shouldn't say no. Let me leave that boy out of it because that'll mess everything up. And so he goes to France for some guy. Anyway, they take him and they imprison him and whatever they do to him, right? He's I love the term, he's unalived. Okay? Then you have Dessalines. Him and that Christophe guy. There was something with him. It ends up Dessalines is the man, the myth, the legend, right? And he's trained by a woman. I'm just saying. Now let's look at it. The Kia trains it fits right in there. So why would you name this? And he was dark skinned. He was pure warrior. He was. I don't want to be the colorist, but I'm just saying. The image is everything. He dark skinned. He the warrior. The fact that he was free. They when they get him, they kill him. Whatever. They chop this boy up and put body parts all over, buried body parts, and the people he was so beloved by the people. People went. They got the body part and put them back together. Look, the point is this. Hollywood, or whoever, forget Hollywood, whoever wrote that script and got it approved did not know about the Haitian Revolution. And colorism matters because you got the mulatto thing, the Europeans, and the Maroons, and you have all these people running around. So why are you going to name the next T'Challa Toussaint? Okay, I'm sorry. I went off. That's what we were supposed to be talking about, Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. I'm calm down. Here's the thing. We have an unprecedented, we have an unprecedented opportunity here with the passing of Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. 9 nights. And this time between now and next Thursday, that's Thursday, right? We have an opportunity to, first of all, everybody, you're a singer, I didn't remember the poem I did. My essence is, look, before I was a playwright, that's not true because I was doing theater before, I wasn't doing playwright. As a writer, the first thing I was doing, I was a poet first. And so, the poem I'm going to read a poem to you again. This is from Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. It's only 7 lines. Here it goes. Here to teach, Kwansaba, for the master. To the verse, in the plenty was he, teacher of the many, his task be. known to some, intro to us all. The grand man of our master class became the sturdy study to prevent chaos, with written to the vocal so needed toward our final freeing as human beings. Okay, that's my, in other words, Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. passes, I as a poet, I write a poem. You, whoever out there is your poet, you need to write a poem about Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. or whatever, you know. If you're a singer, you need to sing about, you need to create you're a songwriter, what are you, all those people out there. If you're an actor, you need to create a monologue. Next time you go to an audition, you say, this monologue I created for Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. I'm going to do your Shakespeare thing. I'm going to do your monologue. I'm also going to do your, and I'm going to do the 5 on the black hand side monologue. I'm going to do whatever you're going to do, right? But I've created this for Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. Here's my monologue, right? For all you dancers in a dance company, you choreographers, this is a dance to Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. And you see what I'm saying? Everybody should be at this time, between the 9 nights, between now and next Thursday, you need to create something that immortalizes, keeps alive Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Too forceful because people don't listen. People don't, they're not going to do what you say like that. Everybody, all you researchers, you need to be doing some research on Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. To do all that stuff. All you need to do that. Hey, what's happening? Hey, I'm gonna be in Cape Town. I'm sorry, when my DJ friends, man. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be back. I'll be back I'll be in Cape Town in July. I hope you're there. I'll check it out. Back to the point. Look, I'm saying, hey, DJs, y'all should be having a set about Mr. Neely, about freedom, about free human beings. You in South Africa like that, you need to do a set. Mangalisa Roberts Buke mix in Mr. Neely Fuller Jr.'s words with some heavy whatever. All the music forms. You know how many music forms we got in South Africa? Come on, man. Anyway, this is what needs to be done. Because that's how you keep it alive. That's all I'm saying. Now, in fact, okay, okay, this is it. I'm sitting here in Orville, India, right? I'm in a place, Orville, India. It was created. There was nothing here. It was barren next to the beaches right down there next to nothing, and no trees, no nothing. Just barren land. And a woman they call the mother. Mother, she had this vision, this idea of creating this area, this city for Sri Aurobindo. Sri Aurobindo was this is the bad dude. I mean, I would say he's even badder than Mr. Neely Fuller Jr., but I'm not. This cat, the English were after him, right? This is India. He's up in the northern India. The English would say, hey, this boy's causing too much trouble. He's a philosopher, whatever he is. So we gonna get him, right? So he has this vision that, they're gonna get me, right? So he flees. This is during World War II. He flees, or maybe it's not, whatever. He flees down to southern India, there where Pondicherry was French control. So he knew that. So when he gets to the French control, the English can't get him, right? So that's how and it's like the night before he comes down here. Now, the mother and him hook up. No, when I say hook up, I'm not romantic like that. It's like, how you say it? It's like Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. and Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. You know what I mean? They're not lovers, but they're comrades. They're soldiers in arms. They're down in the trenches kind of thing. And so wait, hold on. I'm going to show you a picture of them because you all need some visuals. That's the problem, right? Okay, let me turn this around so we can go out here and show you what I mean. I keep on talking. Here we go. Okay. This is where I stay, right down here. Here we go. Right out here. That's Sri Aurobindo right there. That's the mother, right? She went, let me back up so you can get both of them the same picture there. Oh, and this is the symbol for Oroville, just in case. They have their own symbol too, just in case you need that. Now, So what happens is she has this whatever vision, and she start this area called Oroville, right? Now, Oroville, and they have this thing called the Machimadir, right? It's this structure. It's like a spiritual place. It's like let's say it's hippie dippies. Anyway, and sorry, okay, let me get back in here. Sorry, let me turn this back around so I can sit down. I'm calm. See that little walk calm me down, because I get excited. I get emotional like a bunch of other people's, man. Because especially back then, we do nothing but get emotional, right? You ain't got no common sense to do what needs to be done. Anyway, so now, and this started in the '60s, yeah, because people like when I go see Johnny, Johnny, anyway, he knew he knew Mother, well, Dave, whatever, and he's like, he invents stuff. I brought you up a few things ago you met Johnny. Okay, so there's people still alive that when this happened. So in our lifetime, 60s, 70s, right now, Orwell has grown to such a point, and luckily for them, because when I first came in 2003, when I first came in 2003, it was still cool, it was whatever have you. Between then and now, it's but they hold on for a very, very long time. But now, the government, people like that, they want to make this a tourist attraction, because the Metro is a big tourist thing. Literally, millions of people come through there, and they all these guys. Oh, it's everything has a life span or whatever have it. But so anyway, so it's going to get. But there's still but there's still areas like that, and this philosophy still remains. In fact, later on this month, I think around the week of the 25th or something like that, that's Mother's. I first came in like that same that many years ago, 2003, I said. So 21 years ago, when I first came to Oroville, and I came to one Mother's thing is crowded, whatever have it. Anyway, the point is. So this is an institution. Anyways, this is a thing. The library has all of Sri Aurobindo's works. I mean, I've been there. You got a lot of stuff. And real Orovillians, if you will, if they do something, they always have to consult his da-da-da. Now, Mr. Neely Fuller doesn't have that much stuff, but that's what I'm saying. Now, here's my thing. Here's my question. All you blah blahs, baby, how do Mr. Neely Fuller Jr., we go, but friends can say, that. You need to, we need to. Remember, that area was like Washington, D.C. The economy is going to crash, all the people on K Street or all the people in whatever areas, they're going to lose their money. So there's going to be some land available. You need to pull your stuff together and set up an institute that nobody can get the land and the air rights and everything else around it, right? For the dedicated to ending racism, which Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. called white supremacy, right? And to produce justice, right? Produce justice. The thing that no one is mistreated, and those who need help get the most comprehensive, compensatory, whatever, constructive help possible. That's what it's dedicated to. It's very simple. And the two figures you have the male-female energy. You have Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, okay, because you'll need some doctor. That's like with Sri Aurobindo has whatever it is, and Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. That would be like the mother kind of thing. I'm just don't get confused with the gender thing. I don't want to mess you all up. That's what needs to be established. That's what you should be working on right now for the next 9 days. Whoever you are, you need to start plotting how this is going to happen, even as you write your ode, your expression to Mr. Oh, just like any of your researchers, you also need to be. Oh, let me stop here now. Look, I have to talk to you later. This has been a Grand Rising Report. I'm sorry I got emotional. I'm not sorry I got emotional. Us knuckleheads, we got to stop blah blahing and fighting and all the rest of that stuff. You know what I mean? We come together on a certain thing. I'm sorry, I got to go one more thing. I'm going to name 3 entities. 3, right? There's I'm saying in the order that they appeared on the scene, right? You have, who are those people? Oh gosh, I keep on forgetting them. The academic people that claim that they, oh gosh, oh man, with the likes of, Dr. Greg Carr and them, the one that had Big Bird, and they had Nancy Pelosi on speed dial and all the rest of them people. Them people, right? Then you have ADOS, then you have the B1 Brigade, right? Okay, now, the first people, the one I can't remember their names, they're the inconsequential, I should say that. They're the most academics, you know, we've been in this space for reparations for a long time. Okay, gotcha, right? Then you have ADOS, right? Now that's American Descendant of Chattel Slavery, the institution, blah, blah, blah. I say the North American Descendants of Chattel Slavery. Anyway, that's academic. They have a thing where they're noting, you know what I mean? They have nodes all over the country, you know, working, doing the real down. Right. They're not just blah, blah, and having conferences and stuff. Well, they do have conferences, blah, 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 blah. Then you have the B1 folks who basically, you know, they do work, but they're basically on the internet. They call people out, which, come on. Now, Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. said that you don't call people names and stuff like that, but I won't get into that right now. So you have these three forces. I know there's other forces out there, so don't worry about that stuff. I know the Freemen, I understand that. I'm just saying, I keep on forgetting that first, those people that were existed since the supposedly 60s, 70s, or something like that. You know, forget them. My point is, those three, stop beefing, right? Not stop beefing, they're not beefing. What you need to do is you claim that you want reparations, and you know reparations will give you the funds, at least, and other things, to create this institute, or whatever you want to call it, that will embrace the sensibilities, the vision, the whatever of Dr. Francis Cress Welsing and Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Talk to you all later. Bye.